My daughter drew a picture of me sleeping. I was alone in the bed. My wife was gone. She filed the divorce papers 3 weeks later. Emma was 4 years old. The drawing thing started after that. Every night before bed, she'd sit at her little desk with her crayons and draw our family. At first, it was normal stuff. Me, her, stick figure dogs, the son with a smiley face. Then one night, she drew me in the kitchen. Except I was standing at the counter and there was another me sitting at the table behind myself. I asked her why there were two daddies. She didn't even look up. "There's always two," she said, like I was stupid for not knowing. The next morning, I burned my hand on the stove. Exactly where the drawing showed a red mark on the standing daddy's hand. Exactly the same spot. I told myself it was coincidence. Kids draw random things, it doesn't mean anything. But then she drew me at my office, sitting at my desk. The clock on the wall behind me showed 3:17. The next day at work, I glanced up at that exact clock, 3:17. My computer froze, wouldn't turn back on for 20 minutes. Just like the black screen she'd scribbled on the drawing. I came home that night and Emma was already drawing. I watched her from the doorway. She was humming, completely focused, adding details to a picture of me standing in our backyard. In the drawing, I was looking up at the house, at her bedroom window, where a shadowy figure was looking back down at me. I felt my stomach drop. "Emma, who's in your window?" She kept coloring. "You are, Daddy. You're checking on me." I went upstairs, looked out her window. I could see the exact spot in the yard where the stick figure me was standing. The angle was perfect, like she'd traced it. But Emma had never looked out this window while I was standing down there. I'd never stood in that exact spot. The drawings got worse. She drew me in the car, my hands at 10 and 2, eyes straight ahead. The traffic light in front of me was red. A truck was coming from the side. The next evening, I'm driving home from work. Stopped at a red light. I glanced to my left just in time to see an 18-wheeler blow through the intersection, exactly where I would have been if I'd gone 3 seconds earlier. I pulled over and threw up on the side of the road. When I got home, Emma was waiting at the door with a new picture. Me, safe, walking through our front door. She smiled and said, "I fixed it." That night, I sat her down. "Baby, how do you know these things before they happen?" She tilted her head, confused. "I don't know before, Daddy. I just draw what I see." "What do you mean what you see?" "The things that already happened. To the other you." I felt cold all over. "What other me?" "The you that didn't stop at the red light. The you that picked up the coffee cup with your left hand instead of your right. The you that stayed with Mommy." She showed me a stack of drawings I'd never seen. All of me. Hundreds of me. In every single one, something was different. Different clothes, different rooms, different injuries. In one, I had a scar across my face. In another, I was in a wheelchair. In one, I was standing at a grave with my own name on it. "Emma, where are these other me's?" She pointed at me. "In there. All of them. You just don't remember being them." The room started spinning. I grabbed the kitchen counter. That's when I saw it. A tiny scar on my left hand. I'd had it my whole life. A childhood accident, I thought. Fell off my bike when I was 6. But in one of her drawings, the me with that exact scar was holding a knife, standing over someone. I checked the date she'd written on the bottom. Yesterday. I didn't leave the house yesterday. I couldn't have. But my shoes by the door, there was mud on them. Mud I didn't remember. I confronted Emma. "Did I go somewhere yesterday? Did I do something?" She looked at me with those wide eyes. "No, Daddy, but he did. The you who chose the other door." I haven't let Emma draw in 6 days, but this morning I found a picture on the kitchen table. She swears she didn't make it. In the drawing, I'm standing in her room watching her sleep, and behind me, looking over my shoulder, is another me, with dead eyes. At the bottom, in handwriting that looks like mine, it says, "Your turn to sleep."